All right, welcome to Station 2. This is about compare and contrast and looking at this as a text structure within a text that you are looking at. Go ahead and make sure you have your notes out. They're located in the Unit 3 resources folder. All right, get those out, get ready to go. The first box is going to be about the definition, so be prepared to write that down. So compare and contrast. The definition of compare and contrast is a text structure or pattern of organization where the similarities and differences of two or more things are explored. The text must do both to be considered compare and contrast. You have to have similarities and differences between two different things. It can't just be differences, which I think a lot of people think it is. You can check for signal words a lot of times in text, like the words like, unlike, both, neither, similar, or different. We're going to explore this. Go ahead and write this down. If you need to pause the video, you may. Okay, so what does this look like in a text? Okay, so somebody wrote about apples and oranges, and they're going to explain to us they're going to compare and contrast apples and oranges. So let's read. Apples and oranges are both fruits, which means that they have seeds inside of them. Each has a skin, but orange skins are thick and easy to peel. Apple skins are thinner and do not peel easily. Oranges also contain more acid than apples, but both fruits are delicious. So notice how the green is signaling they're talking about both fruits, meaning it's the same. And then the yellow and the red are talking about their differences. Okay? So that's how somebody took two elements and compared them within their writing. Why do we use it? Well, a lot of times we use the compare and contrast text structure because we want to improve our own comprehension by highlighting important details. A lot of the times we kind of skim over details, and actually writing about what are the similarities and differences between two different things helps us to understand those things more. For example, if I'm comparing and contrasting two characters, one is a girl who is very spunky, she's excitable, she's, involved in everything at school, and the other character is also involved in a lot of things, but is more subdued and quiet, okay? So if I'm writing about them, I'm really looking for those elements of those characters that are really important to who they are, and I'm going to explore their similarities and differences, okay? Also, comparing and contrasting within your writing is a really easy way to make more abstract ideas concrete. So you're really exploring the inner workings of each of the things, okay? So if you're comparing and contrasting how a character views the world and how another character views the world, that can kind of be an abstract concept, but when you really write it down and explore the similarities and differences, it helps you to make it more concrete. Also, it reduces the confusion between related concepts, okay? Sometimes you feel like, they're kind of almost the same person, right? But then you notice, wait, they're not. They actually have differences. And actually writing those things down can really help you to conceptualize it. So back here with the apples and oranges, you can tell that apples and oranges, they're both fruits. At least to me, that's what I think of, right? Like, what's the major difference? Well, I never thought about orange skins being thick and easier to peel than apple skins. I never thought about it like that. But when you think about it, it's so true, right? So you're conceptualizing those ideas. You're writing them down and you're describing what's going on. Okay, so as you can see, we went through the definition. What does it look like in a text? This is an example, okay? This is an example. So you could use this as your example, comparing apples and oranges. You could write that down in the text or in the little box thing. And then why do we use it? Make sure to write down these 3 points. Okay, and that's going to be it for compare and contrast. Hopefully this was helpful for you to kind of understand why we use compare and contrast and what it looks like when somebody's writing about it. Okay. Make sure to finish your notes, and then you're going to be headed to the next section. This session is 15 minutes long, so you should be about ready to go. Thank you.